You have found Dad's YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's right. I've been having some problem with the denomination I was in, which was a Pentecostal denomination, and I didn't have any problem with the people in it. They were wonderful, and it was great and everything. But I just had a feeling where I needed to look for something else. I felt like I was telling my wife and I to just look for a different church. And I was looking on YouTube and did come across Johnny's videos there, and I started watching them, and it just made a whole lot of sense to me, Micah.
So what was one of the first things that really jumped out, at you when you were viewing his clips and his videos?
The first thing that jumped out to me was how you all read the Bible verse for verse, and you don't try to put a spin on it or give it an interpretation. You let the words stand on the words, and that's it. Just read it. It's plain. Anyone can understand it when you read it, just how it should be read. And that really clicked with me. It made a lot of sense.
All right, that's fantastic. So, how long were you actually in the or were you part of the Pentecostal church?
My wife and I were in that denomination for 2 years.
Okay. Was there any other affiliation before the Pentecostal church?
Yeah, my wife grew up in the Church of Christ. She's actually baptized in the Church of Christ. And I never had been to a Church of Christ.
Okay.
I grew up in a Calvary Chapel, which is a non-denominational church, when I was young. And then in my teenage years, I was in the Baptist church.
Okay. Well, the reason why I was asking, Roy, is because there are some people that they have been in the church that they are attending now for years, possibly all their lives, and to give up something that you have been reared in, and something that your family has put confidence in you that you can trust. It would be, I can see it being very difficult for them to leave all that behind. But would you have any encouraging words for them that might be having that mindset?
What's that again now?
For those that might find it difficult, I was asking you about your affiliation before finding the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Was there any hesitation with you to just turn your back completely on the Pentecostal church after finding what the Bible actually has to say?
No, after I found what the Bible actually had to say, there was no hesitation, because when you actually hear what the Bible has to say, you're going to do what the Church of Christ offers, because they're following the Bible strictly. And there's all these denominations, Baptists, Pentecostals. There's 50 different kinds of Pentecostals and all kinds of different Baptists. And there's all these divisions.
Right.
Divisions, and everything makes no sense. And this one says they're better than that one, and it's just a muck. And once you hear the word from the Bible, as the Church of Christ portrays it, just as it says, just verse for verse without twisting it, it makes perfect sense. That's how it's supposed to be. So, no, once you hear it the way you should, a light will go on.
Okay. Well, Roy, the topic that we're going to be discussing this evening is, I'm going to be presenting information as to why people should be members of the Church of Christ. And one of the large proponents that we are hearing in the denominational realm is, a lot of preachers are saying that the church really does not matter. Did you ever hear that when you were in these other churches?
Yeah, I sure did.
Okay. Well, Roy, certainly do appreciate your call. And how's the weather out there?
Well, it's a little bit chilly here in Kentucky, but I can't complain. It's not too bad.
Okay. No snow or anything like that?
None to speak of, no.
Okay. All right. Well, you keep safe. And like I said, very encouraging to hear from you. We are very excited that you have found this information, and we are certainly praying for you and for your family that everything will continue to go well.
Well, thank you, Mike, and I'd like to encourage you all to just keep doing what you're doing. It might seem discouraging. I know there's a lot of people that call in and give you a hard time, but just keep doing what you're doing, because there's always that guy out there like me in Kentucky or California, wherever, that's going to hear the gospel and is going to come to Jesus. So keep it up.
All right. Well, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Have a good night.